noticed some of y'all be like, yeah, I'm better than church. I'd love to battle y'all niggas.
Talk that shit.
Set it up.
That's
Black
all
shit.
Man, I'm
You're
setting
supposed
it
to
up.
be-
I want to see who the beat king is, man. Y'all hearing it here first. BLE throwing the beat battle, the beat king. I want to see who's the champion. Church is going to defend his belt. Who's going to show up? Who's going to step to that plate?
I mean,
Actually,
I hope all you, the niggas that's dope.
for sure.
Please.
But I'm saying,
We make each
ask
other-
y'all this. Y'all gonna let the robots come live in your house?
No, man, you seen iRobot.
That's what I'm talking about, like
iRobot.
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 That's some
So
shit.
this the future.
You gonna let that robot come live at your house and do your laundry and shit? Keep it real.
Nah, I'm not have no robot in my house. Nah, we already got robots in our house with our phones.
They
and
were
shit.
they mopping the floors at QT.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah, that's just. I walked in there. They're like,
You know they finna
"Excuse me,
start having
what the
guns,
fuck
bro."
is this?" Everybody's talented in their own way.
For
you know?
sure.
And I love hearing everybody's music because, you know, that's just their mind, you know, because everybody do something different. Just like, you know, with food, when my cooking and shit, you know,
For sure.
they might do it differently, but as long as the project come out good, you know what I mean, you can eat that shit, you
How
know.
much can I lease the beat for?
Now, when you're leasing this beat, you are leasing the beat. You get what I'm saying? If I,
Can you break that down for us for the people that don't know what
all
that is?
right, so just like if you leasing a car, you only gonna have that car for so long. So you gotta give it back. And it's not really you giving it back, but if you make a hit out of it, you wanna come back and we talk real money, like 500 to 1,000, you get it all tracked out and we, you know what I mean, we going into the big studios and making this shit really, you know what I mean, get the money. Yes, but you know what I mean, I love everybody putting all their ideas out there, so that's why I fuck with my. Bo, I don't think a lot of niggas would have got hurt at that time.
With Bo, I know a couple Bo's.
Bo James. Shout out
Yeah,
Bo
Bo
James.
James.
Shout out to a couple bows too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, Bo on the beats.
Yeah, Bo on the beats, but
That's my guy.
that's
Hell yeah.
big out. Shout out to Bo. That nigga's hard. But yeah, Bo James, he put on these two young men, Thirst and BD. That shit, like at that time, at our age, bro, nobody was doing that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was only a couple niggas that was really doing shit. It was them niggas. It was Young Fire, my brother with Local Legends and shit. Like, there's and I saw it start growing. You know what I mean? Corey D, when he first came out, you know what I mean? That shocked us. You know what I mean? That was crazy. We did.
Some of them songs that was hot.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. I know y'all just hear that voice. I know y'all hear that voice. Y'all like, who is that? They got on the show today.
Yes, sir.
I'm like, oh man, this is a good one. And we got the homies in the building to help tell the story because they all go back. They all been working together. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let them introduce the star of the show today. But I'm gonna tell y'all who we got here. Before we turn this camera on for y'all. We got some of the homies in the building, man. You know, it's BedderViews, taking the eye out of media. I'm just happy to be here with these guys, man. We got Ble Blacc in the building and your favorite neighbor, FrankMankLoc in the building.
Yeah, they.
I'm going to let them do a quick little intro for our special guest. Go ahead, give it up real quick. No, y'all introduce him.
Yeah.
Since y'all know him, y'all go back with him. Y'all introduce him. Yeah, man, I could have did it, but y'all go back. They don't know who it is yet. They ain't even seen it yet.
Bad, man. Yeah, man.
We got a legend in the building.
We sitting here with the one and only Church, man. Church Pro, man, on all platforms.
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir. Real life, baby.
What's up?
And thank y'all, you know what I mean? Thank y'all for opening up y'all doors and letting the nigga in, you know what I mean? Come talk a little shit, you know? So,
Man, I was trying to like my demonstration.
So finally got you up here.
yes,
You feel
sir.
me?
Yes,
You
sir.
feel me? Long time coming.
Yeah, man, it's good to have you. It's good to have you for sure. There's a lot of rapping that be going on up here. So to get a producer up here and get they kind of, you know, thoughts and opinions on shit is a big deal.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Totally understand that, man.
So
You know.
we already told them who you was, but I mean, they don't really know who you is because you've been out here, you know, paving the way for some of these producers for a long time. Well, I mean, let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. When do you feel like you were inspired? Were you like beating on the table and stuff when you was a kid?
Oh, yeah. That was a constant. Beating on the table, beating on the drums at church. I was beating on everything, but man, I have a little ADD, so it's like, man, got to release that shit somehow. I'm banging on everything, man. My teachers used to get mad at me, kick me out of class. You know what I mean? Like, yo, chill out, you gotta go.
He said, I'm gonna be an amazing producer one day. Watch. Y'all kicking me out of class now, but I'm on my way.
Yeah,
So go ahead and talk about how that kind of led into actually putting together, composition.
I just love music. I was always around music. Growing up in the church.
Is that where the name came from?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
That makes sense.
My dad was a bass player. My uncle was an organ player. I came up around a lot of musicians. My grandpa was a part of a group. My dad was a part of 3 groups. So music was a thing, and we was really good at music at that time at my church. So I saw a lot of good musicians, a lot.
Wasn't my grandpa and your grandpa in the same group?
Yep.
I was about to ask that. Because y'all got ties to the church as well growing up? Oh. Did that have any impact on y'all, music as, your intro into music?
Yeah, 100%,
Yeah, the church.
Well, yeah, these guys came up in the church as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
church
they
was
did.
the foundation.
Man,
I know they did.
The church started it, and then it was just always had BD and Thirst and church around, and always Jordan, his brother, like I always was there when they was making the music and stuff. Just being around, always wanting to do it. I made my first song when I was like 6.
Well,
make a song.
A lot of times, you kind of know that church has a heavy musical influence, but unless you go to church, you just see what you might see in a movie or something,
Right.
And to hear people who were there kind of getting an early exposure to music is very dope.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, but that kind of led to taking it serious at some point.
Yeah. I try to do beats like, when you're in church and people talk, they be like, talk with conviction. So I try to make my beats with conviction, you know what I mean? Like, I got to convict other people that what I'm doing is dope. So it always started off from that shit in church, because that was deep sometimes, I came up around a lot of good singers, and that was like, and they sang with conviction. So that's how I try to make my beats and everything. I do, I don't like, also I was doing a lot of drum corps shit. So I was in the Elks, and then from the Elks, I went to the Ice and Reds. So I was there for a few years and drumming and doing all that shit. It just taught me more about music compositions, you know what I mean? So that was like, that was really huge in my life. Huge.
For sure. And we got y'all on camera together for a reason. So y'all have all worked together at some point.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
most definitely.
Kind of talk about how some of that came together. Frank, I know that you have gotten beats from him in the past, and have worked together in the past. Where did that relationship stem from?
Shit, we go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, from childhood days.
Kids.
So do you kind of remember that early kind of when church was making beats early?
I was in and out, but I definitely was there when the performances and all that keyboard times, all
beat
of that.
battles.
Yeah, perform with your brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was around for the practice, all of that. Yes, sir.
It's my keyboard days.
Yeah. Definitely got some years in the game.
And so you played a lot of instruments?
Yeah. Drums and keyboard. I'm trying to get into the guitar right now. And I play the bass too, so just kind of everywhere with it.
That's fire. I always said, I wish I learned how to play an instrument.
So it ain't hard.
But now I feel like I'm still trying to learn the things I do now. I'm barely good at those,
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to focus my energy, you know what I mean?
You still got breath in your body,
Nah,
bro.
for sure.
You know what I mean?
I'm just joking. But absolutely. And live instruments are so fire, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are.
And Black, where did y'all kind of relationship come from?
Well,
as far as working together, making music.
Well, I knew him ever since I was a child,
So y'all all go way back.
Nah, yeah, ever since I was a shorty, man, I grew up watching him, Him and my uncle was locked in.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a shorty.
Yeah, shout out to BD.
Yeah, BD.
It's my nigga. It's my brother from another mother. Shout out to
And when
that nigga.
I started rapping, BD took me over to his house, man, and ever since then we've been locked in.
For sure.
Yeah.
And obviously you and Frank work together.
Nah, yeah.
Y'all happen to know that.
For sure. Frank got me.
That's
started
Views from the
doing this
West.
shit.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. Views from the West.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, for sure. So, you know, we was talking the other day when actually we was talking about you, right? When you had called.
Yeah.
That's how we got you here, you know what I'm saying? Because we was talking about you.
Sure.
We was talking about a beat battle. Let me ask you, what are your thoughts on some of your peers? You know, what do you think makes the Des Moines sound, you know, unique? Or do you think it even has one?
I don't know if Des Moines got a sound yet, but everybody do have their own individual sounds. Every producer do here. You know what I mean? Like me, I try to do all types of different types of producing. You know what I mean? Some cats got their own sound. They, you know what I mean? They stick with it. I love everybody that really is like dedicated to doing this shit because this shit's tough. Because you're putting your ideas out there. And
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And you don't know how other people gonna feel, but if they fucking with it, they fucking with it. You know what I mean? I can't say, you know what I mean, too much about peers out here because I think everybody is talented in their own way. You know?
Sure.
And I love hearing everybody's music because, you know, that's just their mind, you know, because everybody do something different. Just like, you know, with food. When motherfuckers cook and shit, you know,
For sure.
they might do it differently. The long as the product come out good, you know what I mean, you can eat that shit, you know what I mean? Like, we're good. I see some people throw some crazy shit, but like, I don't know if that's gonna be good. I don't know. Shit.
So there's not nobody that you want to go against?
Nah.
So let's just do this.
Talking about
I got you.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on.
hear you, but hey.
Hold on, Chudge. I got you. There was one here before, was there not?
What?
Was there ever a beat battle here before?
Yeah, there was. There
was one here
yeah.
before. Who won that?
It was me.
Oh.
I won.
That's all.
It was fun. I liked it.
Winning is fun, ain't it?
I wish
we love doing it over here.
Going and go. You know what I mean, BD? BD, you were supposed to throw that again the next year, bro. So, you know what I mean? I love to go against anybody and
to
defend
be clear,
my title.
We just want to see.
You know what I mean? Because it's all in fun, too.
It's the same, yeah. I come from a rap battle background, as you know.
Yeah,
so
and I love that shit.
So I can see, like, I actually love the idea. You know what I'm saying? But maybe bring in more of a live audience, like live stream audience. Like, you know, let commenters kind of vote and stuff too. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So we had talked about how you had worked with both of these guys. So y'all have made music together. Who might be, you know, an artist, you know, Iowa artist who you haven't worked with, who maybe you almost worked with, or you're kind of close to working with, or just anybody that you're interested in working with that you haven't yet?
I don't know. I think I kind of worked with everybody I wanted to work.
Oh my God, that's the most player answer ever. He said, I worked with everybody, bro. Chill.
I really
You ain't got to touch beat. What is you even doing?
For real, I have worked with a lot of people.
I won the beat battle, son.
A lot of years in this shit. A lot.
I want to see who the beat king is, man.
I'd like to see that too. I would love to see that too.
Well, technically right now it's you, right?
It's him.
Right now it's you, right?
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I bet you, I know there's niggas out there, and I'm not ashamed. I know there's some of y'all be like, yeah, I'm better than Church. I'd love to battle y'all niggas, anybody. You know, it's all in fun. Please.
Talk that shit.
Like, set it up, Black.
That's all man, I'm setting it up. I want to see who the beat king is, man. Y'all hearing it here first. BLE, throwing the beat battle, the beat king. I want to see who's the champion. Church is going to defend his belt. Who's going to show up? Who's going to step to that plate?
I mean,
actually,
I hope all you, the niggas that's dope.
For sure.
Please.
But I'm saying,
we make each other better. That's the thing, though. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
With beat battles, like, when niggas be rapping against each other, we're making each other better.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
And
get our chops right.
That's a fact.
Sit clean and, you know what I mean? Make us nice. Because we supposed to be bullying niggas out here.
Well, also, you got to remember, too, it's for the entertainment.
Right.
So
exactly.
there's a whole crowd
100%.
being entertained at these verses and stuff. You see all these verses, it's not always smoke.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, me and Frank did a show not that long ago with a Classic on there. And shout out to him. Check that out. We just dropped the first half of that. And he talked about that first beat battle y'all had and how he travels here just for that. And it just made me think, like, sometimes these things that we do, it's not about being better than you. It's like about presenting this product to the crowd.
Exactly.
And letting them,
sure.
and being, like you said, vulnerable enough to put yourself out there. You know what I mean?
Right,
So,
exactly.
I would just love to see producers playing beats and being strategic of like, what type of beat am I going to play after he played this, you know what I'm saying? And
I like that shit because I like to hear remixes, you know what I mean? You know, I want to, you know, producers, you know.
If I remember correctly, actually, what was the beat that you won with? Didn't you use a sample or something when you was going crazy on that, the last one you did?
Shit, was it the Brandy joint?
Or was it
oh no,
it was like a boy band, I thought, or something.
Oh yeah, Backstreet
Bro,
Boys.
you snapped on that shit. You snapped on that shit.
That beat.
But it was like happening like right there though. It was like happening and shit at the beat battle. It was like, oh, that shit was crazy.
Oh, it was nice. It was nice.
That was a good time, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
I love the energy. You know what I mean? That was a lot of energy in that building that night, man. Shout out to Joey Ashby too. He made it very entertaining. Very, very entertaining, you know what I mean? It was fun. That's why I like, you know what I mean? It's just, I hope people get out their shells.
For
like,
sure,
come
for
on.
sure.
Like,
and I'm really trying to do this to break the ice because I want the artists to come out and do verses with the songs, man.
That would be nice.
For sure.
I really want that to happen, man.
That'd be nice.
Y'all got any of y'all got plans to work together in the future or what? Actually, I know that Black and Frank be recording together all the time. I heard it.
Oh yeah.
Because I heard it.
They got some heaters.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it. I heard it over there.
We got a lot of stuff coming, man. And I was just telling Church, man, I want to do a mixtape with him, man. I want to do bring the mixtape
Where he
back.
produced the whole thing?
Yeah, where he produced the whole thing. I want him screaming on that bitch too.
Like DJ Clue?
Yeah, I want it legendary.
You already know, bro. Yeah. Man, it's long overdue for that too.
Man, yeah, man.
Straight
I got
up.
a lot of stuff coming, man, in 26, man.
Well, that's why we're here. That's why we're here to talk about it. So, have y'all worked together recently?
Yeah.
That's what I thought, right?
Nah, yeah, man. I when I first came home, I came over to his crib and knocked out a song.
Yeah, I thought I saw y'all working together.
Nah, yeah, man. We stay working together, man.
Shoot. We was just in the studio sitting there just making some beats and like trying to grade some courses.
Well, that's why I had asked you earlier if you was still active, because I assume it's kind of like being in the dojo kind of, you know what I'm saying?
It is.
And you just kind of, even if you're not always making something, you might just always be kind of vibing or whatever the word is for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I assume that you put work in every day.
Yeah, 100%. I kind of made my studio like it's like my getaway, you know what I mean? Even if I'm not making beats, I'm like watching somebody make beats, or I'm listening to music, or I might be watching a streamer or some shit, you know what I mean?
Word.
Because, you know, shit, YouTube is fun.
For sure.
Niggas be watching YouTube all day.
That's a fact. YouTube Premium is my favorite streaming service, you ask me.
For real.
But what is like, you know, for a song, you might get inspiration from all kinds of things because you're like, oh, I'm going to go talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But how do you get inspiration for a beat? Like, how does that happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know, I'm going to make a beat sound like this because this happened. What does that look like?
Me, sometimes I just press the keyboard. You know what I mean? I don't really listen to music to get inspiration because I don't want to be influenced. You get what I'm saying?
But are you inspired by events ever or things that like something around you, that creates a sound in your head or something?
I used to get really inspired by going to movie theaters and listening to that
scores?
like big band type shit. That's just dope. And to hear that, like, you know what I mean, all the way to the max, you know what I mean, and hear how clean that shit be sounding, that's inspiring to me.
For sure.
Because, you know, I want my shit to be on like big stages so we're, you know what I mean, be at Coachella or some shit and you hear my shit banging on the motherfucking speakers. Crazy.
That's what I was about to say. If we do a movie or something over here, you gonna do the score for it?
Hell yeah, I'll do the score.
We want to do something scripted over here.
For real. I've done some scores before. I've done some scores before. I've done some shit for some niggas up in New York. For some web series and shit. Yep, for real. Shout out to New York.
You know
that was fun.
Shout out to New York.
Shout out to Des Moines.
DMI.
Yeah, Dirty Money.
So I've done some shit. Done some scores for some niggas down in New Orleans. Man, really, I feel like my sound has been everywhere. You know what I mean? Like from the West Coast to the East Coast, from up north, down south. Down south, I've worked with a lot of people, and I love it. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that I work with. I probably can't even
Who's your
mention
favorite?
all your names.
Who's some of the favorites you worked with?
Man, I mean, you, my dog, you know what I mean? Gotta
ain't
say
have to
you.
say that.
Yeah, nigga, because you know you're gonna be like, nigga, you get, but man, everybody that I work with.
That one.
Yeah,
He set you up for that one.
That's what niggas do.
I was actually going to ask these guys this. Hey, yo, Frank, let me ask you this. If somebody asked you, like, to try to describe his style of beat, you know what I'm saying? What would you say?
Mm.
Word. And I was going to ask you, Black, the same thing. If somebody was like, yo, oh, your man makes beats? Like, what type of beats?
He makes beats to the point where we can start rapping right now and he can make the beat around us.
That's crazy. So then that's what I was going to say. If you had to tell somebody, like, you know, in one tweet or something, like what your sound, try to describe your sound to somebody who's never heard it, what would you say?
I'll say melodic. I'll say different, melodic.
Legendary.
I don't know, because I do so many
Iconic.
different types of like beats and stuff. I can't even put my shit in a box.
What?
I really can't. I try to. I was like, man, I'm just going to stick with this. I remember when I first really started doing beats, I was like, I'm going to do trap. Thought I was good. I was like, nah, I'm too soulful for that. So I started doing more soulful beats and doing hip hop. But I try to listen to every type of music and I try to emulate all that shit into sound, but not like get it cluttery and shit. But you know what I mean? If you ever like just listen to a whole bunch of my beats, you be like, every beat is different, but you know he did it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And
So
I remember when I was doing a song with you, it made me realize what a producer was and what an engineer was. Because he actually produced the track. Like, we did everything together. He made the beat. He might have said, say this like this, or hold on.
And that's what a producer does. You know what I mean? I don't mean to talk about beat makers. There is a difference between beat makers and producers.
There definitely is.
You know what I mean?
Engineers too.
And engineers, hell yeah. And don't get that confused, because their job is hard too. You know what I mean? Their job is hard as fuck to get that shit sounding right and correct. Dog, that's just, and they be knowing them numbers and shit. I'll be like, oh yeah, man, what'd you do right there, dog? How'd you get that EQ like that? I like that. You know what I mean? Shout out to the engineers, man. All the engineers out here in Des Moines, man. Get that money. Real.
So without trying to put y'all on the spot too much, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to rank them or nothing, but what are 2 or 3 of y'all favorite beats of all time? You ain't got to rank them, no, but just when you think like that beat, when I hear it in my head, it just make me go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Chuck, since you the producer, I'll let you take it, and then I'll pass it to the rappers.
Man. I like too many.
That's crazy. There's a lot of beats. Man, you know what? That Busta Rhymes, that do-do-do-do-do. Anywhere that I hear that motherfucking beat, that beat just crazy. I heard somebody remix that motherfucking, this shit still went crazy.
No, that wouldn't touch it.
No.
That's one of mine.
Damn, y'all both got a Busta beat.
That shit, that beat's crazy. Because we did it, you know what I mean? The drum chord, all that shit. Yeah.
Which one is it again?
The do-do.
Put your hands where my eyes can see?
That beat's nasty.
Yeah. That's a legendary beat.
Yeah.
That's a legendary beat. I remember when that came out.
And I'm an R&B dude. I'm an R&B dude. My other one is either Genuine's the Pony. Timbaland put his whole foot in that beat. If you ever go back and listen to that motherfucking beat, he did some shit that they can still do now in these days, bro. He changed the sound of the game. That was what, 90, what was that, 96, 97 when that?
Yeah, I feel like it might have been before that.
Yeah, that fucking beat's hard. That's
one of them ones.
Man, I'm not so happy with Timbaland lately with doing all this AI shit, but
okay, you know what?
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
I'm glad you said that because
that is a topic.
No,
too.
but he said something. Timbaland specifically said something to me. They said something to me. Said something in an interview that I heard that made a lot of sense. He said when streaming first came, right, like Napster and all that, everybody said it was the worst thing. It was going to ruin everything. It was bad, right?
Yeah.
So all these people at the top made a bunch of money off of it. So his argument now was, now they're telling us AI is bad. They're telling us that, but all the people at the top are making money off of it. So he's saying, why should the artists again allow themselves to get screwed out of a tool that people are going to inevitably use anyway? I just think that's a solid argument when you think about it, you know.
Because it take it from being a tool to plagiarism.
Yeah, and they're taking from.
Okay, talk about it.
And you're
Talk
taking,
about it.
You know, it takes away from the
Talk
people
about it.
that's actually making the art, bro. Like
that's really that they're using. That they're using. You know what I mean?
I know somebody that does a lot of AI stuff. First, I don't put them out there like that though, but I was telling them like, bro, at me being an artist, I don't like that. Cause I had to sit here and create my art, bro, and I had to find beats and buy beats and all that. It just takes away from all of the people that really do it.
Yeah.
Now, if you're making them for yourself, so be it. But don't be doing the AI beats and trying to go into the battles with people that's actually putting their work in.
It's not even just AI beats, right? Because there's AI songs right now that's on the chart. Hold on. They on the charts.
At least write your lyrics.
That's the craziest shit
I've ever seen. If you're going to go that route, at least write your lyrics.
For real.
They don't even write the lyrics.
No, they're not.
They're not.
It's
That's
the whole
point.
AI. That's just scary, bro.
That's the point.
Bro, I was listening.
It's not creative.
Listen, I was listening to a show the other day, and on the show, dude said he bought an AI song that he didn't know was an AI song. He thought it was a new artist.
I can believe it.
And it was an AI artist and an AI song. He like, I was bumping this shit all weekend. Like, this shit was some heat. You know what I'm saying? And the whole artist ain't real. It's just AI, you know, but it was on the charts. It was on the charts somewhere.
Well, you see where we at. This is the so-called future. You see where we at. See, what's that fucking shit? I downloaded that shit. I should have never downloaded that shit. That Sora shit, whatever that is, that AI shit. That shit's freaky, bro. It took a couple pictures of me and then had my whole mannerisms down, bro. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, Sora's a little wild.
You know what I mean? This
still got a ways to go a little bit.
We do got ways to go, but bro, this shit's scary. Nigga, this shit's happening fast.
No, I mean, Sora just has a way to go specifically.
Yeah.
There's better video apps out there that'll make AI video for you.
That's just crazy. I can't fuck with AI. I mean, it's cool. You know what I mean?
I'm on the fence of it, man.
Like I said, when people use it as a tool, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
When that's the whole thing.
Okay. All right. So since we here.
That shit hit different.
All right. So let me ask y'all this. Y'all gonna let the robots come live in your house?
Fuck no, man. You seen iRobot.
That's what I'm talking about. Like iRobot.
You see iRobot.
That's what I'm saying.
Showed us the future.
You gonna let that robot come live at your house and do your laundry and shit? Keep it real.
Nah, I'm not having no robot in my house.
I don't know about all that one.
Nah, we already got robots in our house with our phones.
They mopping the floors at QT.
Yeah, I don't like them little.
Yeah, that's just stupid. I walked in there, there's like
you know they finna start having guns,
what the fuck is this? When they get robots, man, they already taking orders at McDonald's, bro. It's crazy. It's a wrap.
It's like that movie we watched with the AI judge.
It's a dog. I haven't seen that yet. I want to see that.
But it's just an example of AI kind of doing all the things.
They kind of remind me of what's that other movie with Tom Cruise in it?
Hey, but what about
Minority Report? Have you ever seen it?
Let me ask y'all this though. If somebody is great at what they do,
I'm cool too.
Then there ain't no robot that could really take, you know what I'm saying, can't do it better than you, right?
No,
not at all. Robots do any damn thing nowadays.
They can make them, but
it sound
the
better
personality and shit.
No, we talk about like job wise,
which is whatever it is. Yeah,
they could definitely replace your job. With a robot.
Right now it's.
But if you a singer, can a robot sing better than you?
No, AI can probably.
The AI sounds crazy,
but it do sound crazy. But nah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, or like.
It's like how the AI get that soul, bro. That shit is crazy.
Because they taking everybody's voices.
Yeah, and blending that shit into one. That's crazy.
So they definitely
what
get
it sound like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn, that's sad. That's fucked up.
But you know what I mean?
Saying they ain't got
stay strong, humans.
They ain't got no AI Denzel though.
Stay strong, humans. Don't let these motherfuckers take us over, bro. I think that's what's
we gotta fight back, right? We just gotta fucking pop their ass.
Shit, you seen Terminator?
Didn't we win in that movie?
Hell no.
I think we lost in every version.
Yeah, fuck.
We lost everyone.
If we won, there shouldn't have been a number 2.
Right. Or number 3.
Damn, I was counting on John Connor.
Back.
Fuck.
He said I got to go back to future.
All right, so AI is ruining shit. That's okay.
That's all right, man. That's what I'm
okay.
saying. We gonna stay in this fight.
Like I said, as long as it's a tool, I'm all for it. Just don't let that be the whole.
I be like this, man. I don't say this. I'm not a conspiracy theorist or no shit like that. But technology is getting too crazy, bro. Something's gonna happen.
Like what? Talk about it.
It's gonna be a big blackout. Something's gonna happen, bro. Technology's getting way too crazy. Way too crazy.
I mean, something is gonna happen, but that's just because that's what history does, right?
That's
eventually
what it does.
something
happens.
It's happening right here.
The whole world
Something's happening right here. We got y'all on this show.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We got some of the 515, you know, they go way back, you know, Des Moines, you know, pioneers that have been putting in work for a minute.
Yeah, and shout out to everybody, you know, all the producers.
Everybody, though?
You know.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Everybody.
I'm cool with all Des Moines, you know what I mean? I love my city.
You know, don't get me on.
I love my city, you know what I mean?
I like saying shout out to everybody anyway, because the ones that was against me made me go hard.
Yeah, exactly.
So I appreciate y'all too.
It is.
For real, because without you, there'd be no me.
You feel me? You bitch.
I knew it was coming.
Real. That's the real shit, all right?
What you listening to there? What you listening to today? You know, like you go back and listen to old stuff still, or what type of music you listening to today?
Man, right now, you know, I was earlier this morning, I was kind of bumping that J. Cole. You know what I mean?
That mixtape?
Yeah, I fuck with him very hard.
He snapped on that shit.
Yeah.
He was taking shots. He was taking shots at everybody on that shit.
Yeah, I heard it too, but you know what I mean?
He was shooting at the podcast.
I fuck with J. Cole hard with that.
He was talking about Drake.
Yes.
He was talking about the bots and shit.
I've been listening kind of ASAP Rocky shit, you know.
That album is hard.
He's yeah. You know,
my daughter
what I mean?
showed me that shit.
Shit, this past weekend they had, you know, that verses with
with
Hit Boy and Mike. Dog,
I heard Mike smoked him.
That shit was fire. It was
Mike smoked
good.
him?
I say yeah,
because they said Hit didn't come with the hits.
Hit didn't come with his hits. He has hella hits too, but Mike came with like.
I heard Big Sean and Chief Keef showed up too.
Yep, Chief Keef was in the building. Big Chief, and we seen when he came out and rapped. I don't know. I was like, damn, because when Ray Framer went up there, I was like, damn, they got fucked it up. They all stopped. You did the Black Beatles pose and shit up there. That shit was dope. I was like, oh shit.
They performed that?
Yeah, bro, that shit was hard.
That probably rang off, right?
Yeah, that shit was hard. I was like, all right.
That beat is fire.
Yeah, man, but then it made me look at, you know, both of their discographies and like they're both great, you know what I mean? And what they do, especially being like some of the creators of the new school. You know, new school hip hop and rap, you know what I mean? R&B, they do it all. So, you know, big shout out to them niggas, bro. They put on the show. I loved it. I appreciate it as a producer listening to that shit.
I might have to check that out.
It was dope.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If we did a versus here and it was a one-on-one producer battle and it was Church versus who?
Damn.
Well, this is about legendary shit. The versus is about two of the guys, like two of the, you know what I mean? So who you think would be a good fight for you?
I think Velvet.
Shit.
Ooh.
Velvet got a lot of songs. It gotta be somebody that got a lot of songs, because I got a lot of songs.
You sound like you didn't take Velvet very serious.
It has to be somebody that has a lot of songs out there. But their songs, he got some hard shit. He got some really dope shit out there.
All right, who else?
What about?
I can't really put no names out there. Really, I'm not saying that as
somebody.
I'm not saying that as a diss or nothing like that. I'm just saying like it has to be somebody that has a lot of songs. Like,
you know, Rob
on the beats. Yeah, he has a lot of songs.
And he with the shits. He'll put a video out about you right now. That shit'll be not you specifically. I mean somebody, and it'll be out in 5 minutes. He quick with it.
Nah, Rob's nice. He has a lot of songs with a lot of people. A lot of people. It's just
And I know he ready too.
All right, well, let's see it then.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, you even
producer versus.
You got songs with my niggas. And shit, I got songs with that niggas.
Yeah. I'm kind of Rob on the beats over
For
there.
real, bro.
Nah, yeah, he's nice. I'm on some of his beats.
Like, yeah. But yeah. But I wouldn't want to do that, though. I wouldn't want to do no verses with nobody.
Why not?
I'd rather...
We just a celebration.
Yeah. But people, you know what I mean? I don't know.
verses with any of you niggas. Bring the bars.
Just
He
about
said,
to,
bring the
I was just about to say that.
Bring
Anybody
the
that wants
bars.
to see BLE.
Y'all want rap, y'all want harmonies, we do it all.
yeah.
Whatever type of verses you want to do.
I love to hear it. We should do something like that. Oh shit, the cat
That'd
coming
be
over
fun.
Howdy, what up, Cat?
there. Coming to see what y'all got going on.
Yeah.
Well, look, man, we got a couple more minutes. We're gonna wrap up. I'm glad you was here. You know, the homies is always here. We supposed to be recording more. You know, Black be telling us all the time. Y'all need to get on camera more. And we do, because now we're gonna put out a fire show, gonna come out, you know, and we should do this more often. But no, I'm glad you're here. So you don't
Thanks, bro. Thanks
so
for letting me in, you know what I mean?
But hold on, man.
Hold on, I know you get them on camera saying I'm gonna get one of them beats.
Talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No, we need this on camera, bro.
Okay, he said, gotta put it. It has to be some proof.
We're gonna put this on camera, bro.
So what's up? What does it take to get a beat from you these days?
But it takes, man, bring some money. You heard me?
Talking about money
You know
talk.
what I mean?
Where can they find you at?
They can find me anywhere. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok.
I know what you gonna reply on the most.
was just about to.
Cause you know you might have everything, but you know some shit you might not fuck with
the
them.
most is my phone number.
You can't get no beats though. That's what.
There's a lot of you can get beats. Holler at me, man. And I got beats all over YouTube. I got beats all over, you know what I mean, SoundCloud and shit. You know what I mean. There's a lot. I have a lot of beats out there.
So what were some of the what were some songs that you you know that you have done in the past that people should go check for? Maybe some artists that you work with or something like that.
Panama.
Yeah. Panama. That's
a song. That's a Ble Blacc song that you produced.
Yeah, for sure. Panama,
Where's it at?
Man.
That shit is on all platforms. Yeah.
And what else? I know you produce. I know you done some joints out here.
Yeah, I have.
Fair enough.
If
just
for
know
real,
that.
Just
know that.
You could catch Frank shit too. He did he did a few of my beats. So I know Frank is everywhere. And he promotes his shit well, dog. You know what I mean? For real.
That's a fact. And there's a whole bunch more shit coming too.
Oh yeah. So much
man,
more.
That's what we need.
26, man.
That's what we need, bro.
Man.
So look, we could at least get you to say this. Let's say this. If we did a beat battle, you'll be in it because you won the last one. You have to defend the title, right?
100%.
Yeah,
I'll
to
be in
defend the
it.
title.
Well, I won't
it.
run away from. I don't run away from that shit. That shit's fun because really, when I've been beat battling, this goes back to motherfucking rock battle. And if y'all don't know about rock battle, this is back in 2005, 6, and yeah, I was kicking it with my homeboy that makes beats. Shout out to Young Fire, you know what I mean?
He used to fuck rock battles up,
and we was in that shit together.
Hell yeah.
So we was in this thing called Rock Battle. I was with him making beats, but I also have my own channel on there, making my own beats and selling my shit on there. You know what I mean? So just think about this. There's 40,000 producers on here. I got up to number 10, and Young Fire was number 1. Yeah. So you had 2 niggas from this city that was really fucking niggas up on there. You know what I mean? I was working with him, and then I was, you know what I mean, doing my own shit too at the same time. You know, and that helped me blow up and get me like through America more. You know what I'm saying? And across seas. You know what I mean? So that's some shit that really helped me out. You know, and I was whooping niggas' ass on there, so that's why I like battling.
Shout out
you
to
know
the
what I mean?
Rock Nation battles.
Rock Nation, yeah, that shit really started that shit. So, and I went to other beat battles with this nigga, Young Fire, like Chicago, New York, shit like that, you know what I mean? To these beat battles and watching this shit and niggas getting down on stage with beats and that shit's fun. You know how that adrenaline is when you rap battling niggas or you know what I mean?
Of course.
That adrenaline, goes to your fucking body. Yeah. You don't know how they gonna take it. You throw your shit out there. You throw your best shit out there. Niggas can boo you, dog. You know how that feels?
Well, no, I don't.
Real, nigga, that shit.
I've choked before, though, which is tough. They didn't boo, but it was dead silent. So it's like being dead silent in a room with 100 people and you're supposed to be getting reaction. It's tough.
And you're talking about like, man, I've been all different types of stages. I'm talking about church, concerts, all types of shit. Worked with a lot of fucking people, bro. A lot. Even doing live band shit, you know what I mean? Shout out to Shireen, shout out to Tony and Bittersweet and them. Shout out to all these, to Feel Right. I played with a lot of people, you know what I mean? For real. Church and all that shit, so, you know what I mean? Shoot, I still do funerals. If you got a funeral, you know what I mean? Mammy died.
People are gonna have those.
Anybody, you know what I mean? You need a keyboard player. You know what I mean? For the low.
Is there like a special deal on those?
For the low.
Got you. If you need one of those.
For real.
All right. So,
well, everybody dies.
Yeah, I mean,
that's true.
But also, if you just need like beats and more happy, cooler shit than that, also,
hey, if you need beats, and I'm really dope at custom beats. If you have an idea and you cannot put that motherfucker out, come holler at me. I'll do a custom beat for you. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Just
what do some of these prices start at? Like, how much can I lease a beat for?
Really, leasing beats right now is $50. $50 to lease a beat. Now, when you're leasing this beat, you are leasing the beat. You get what I'm saying? Can
you break that down for us for the people that don't know what that means?
All right, so just like if you leasing a car, you only gonna have that car for so long. So you gotta give it back. And it's not really you giving it back, but if you make a hit out of it, and you wanna come back and we talk real money, like 500 to 1,000, get it all tracked out, and we, you know what I mean, we going into the big studios and making this shit really, you know what I mean, get the money. Yes, but you know what I mean? I love everybody putting all their ideas out there. So that's why I fuck with my city, and I'll be like, yo, you want some beats, just come at me. But if we're gonna make something that's gonna be dope, we have to really, you know what I mean? You're gonna pay that money, you know what I mean? Just like in a brand new car, you're gonna really have to pay the money on that car. And I take payments. You get what I'm saying? You can Venmo me, you can cash at me, you can whatever, you know what I mean? Wire me, you know what I mean? I take payments, I work with y'all. I work with anybody here.
And for the people that don't have the funds, you could just lease the beat for $50.
For real. Lease the beat.
Makes sense.
For real. Because, you know, y'all, some of y'all rappers know, y'all get on here and get onto the YouTube beats. And you know you can't buy that motherfucker. If you listen to that YouTube beat or you see the numbers on that YouTube beat, it's 50,000 or up to 100,000, you got to know there's at least 20,000 of those niggas rapping to that same motherfucking beat. We know. We hear it. There's a lot of...
what if I'm the best one, though? What if I'm 20,001? You feel me?
I understand that. But then that's when niggas be like, I gotta go buy that beat. It's hard to buy the beat from them niggas because they be like, I already sold it. But then everybody has their own different versions.
But then they can come to you and you remake it for them.
Yeah, I do remakes, but I do not do their whole beat over. I repeat, I do remakes, but I do not do a whole nother nigga's beat. That's stealing.
That's like what AI does.
Yeah, you gotta do it just like how that beat is. No. Nigga, you gonna get me fucked up. For real. Copyright infringement, like a motherfucker. This music shit is some real shit, y'all. For real. I love it.
Yes, it is.
And the ups and downs with it, you know what I mean? I'm not saying like I'm one of those producers that's like up top and, you know, life is tough, man. I went through a hard one last year, but you know what I mean? Like, there was a moment where I was like, fuck, I think I'm about to stop making beats. You know what I mean? I thought I was going to, but I was like, nah, you know what I mean? Kept my shit going.
Yeah,
real.
You can't stop.
You know, it's just, you know, how everybody, there's sometimes, you know, people take a time out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll be feeling like that with the rap shit, man. But nah, when you want to stop, you got to keep going. You got to go even harder.
Yeah.
That's a fact, man. That's what you keep telling us.
Yeah,
I hear you,
bro.
though. I be listening. So, we got the guys here. Like I told y'all, you know, these the homies. You know, we got Chuch in the building.
Yes, sir.
But the homies is here. You know, they got some shit for y'all to check out. They gonna let y'all know where to find that.
Come on, man. Views from the West, man. I'm BLE on all platforms.
We in the building.
You can find me anywhere. BLE, Michael Jordan on Facebook, man.
Everywhere.
Yeah, man.
It's your favorite neighbor, FrankMankLoc. And that is FrankMankLoc on all platforms. Tap in.
Yeah,
and our
man.
special guest.
Yeah, it's Chuch Pro, one and only, you know what I mean? You could get it at Chuch Pro on all platforms. Just ChuchPro. Or you know what I mean? It's Chuch Pro on everything. So come holler at me, come get some beats, you know what I mean?
Not ChuchBeats.
Yeah,
Chuch Pro.
ChuchBeats, Chuch Pro, because I'm pro everything.
Professional.
Professional. That's exactly what it is.
Man, that was a good time, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry it took so long.
Nah, you good. Good.
We got there eventually, though. Some good conversation. I'm gonna get some clips out of that.
Yes, sir. Please do. If I do.